A new software-based dispatch system for paramedics is being rolled out in Waterloo Region, Dufferin County, the County of Wellington, and the City of Guelph. This system has already been implemented in municipalities across the province. The medical priority dispatch system is designed to ensure the most urgent emergencies receive the fastest care.
This is basically a software and training upgrade for the dispatchers so that we can better prioritize and utilize our paramedic resources. It's going to prioritize things differently. So with this, right now, we used to have a big problem with what used to be code reds, are now termed as code zeros. This system is built to try and make sure that we have resources available for those critical life-threatening calls at all times. So once we hit a threshold, it will start putting the low acuity calls on hold so that we can maintain those resources for a critical call. Whereas the old system that we currently use will run the resources. We'll try to hold some of the critical calls at the very end, but there's a lot of calls that are over prioritized. So with that over prioritization, then our resources aren't able to be utilized properly, and we end up going lights and sirens to a call that we don't necessarily need to be. So the new system has 5 different classifications for call types instead of the 2 classifications that we have currently. And with that, we're able to better prioritize our ambulances. That also allows us, say a more critical call comes in and an ambulance is already en route to a lower acuity call, it can be reassigned to the higher acuity call so that we can make sure that the right patients are getting the right care at the right time. It'll help make sure that we have resources available in times of need. Calling 911 for an ambulance, the dispatchers are going to be asking a lot more detailed questions so that they can better prioritize the call. Callers need to be prepared to answer a lot more questions that way. There's also going to be a lot more instructions that will be given prior to a paramedic crew's arrival. With their upgraded training, they're now emergency medical dispatchers, so they're able to provide more instructions on doing CPR, on how we can maybe do first aid before the paramedics arrive to try and help get things ready for the crew's arrival. So with all that extra detailed information, it synchronizes well with our new MCAD technology, which is a mobile computer-aided dispatch system that we have in the front of our ambulances. So now we can get all those extra details before we arrive on scene so we can better prepare for the call. Another big change for 911 callers is if we're experiencing a period of high demand, and our resources are starting to run thin, they will let you know that there's going to be a delay in the ambulance arriving if it's a lower acuity call. And some of these low acuity calls can be put in a waiting queue for a while. With that, the 911 dispatchers will be calling you back every 20 to 30 minutes to check in with the patient to make sure that everything is still okay at that time. And if not, then they will reprioritize that call and you will get a resource sooner. That also being said, if anything changes in between those calls, you can always call 911 back, update them about the patient's condition, and then they will reprioritize that call.